Hi everyone, hope you're doing well today. If you watched my last video, we painted that piece of art on that back wall. This is my office, so as you can see, I've taken most everything out of it to decide what I want to do. So on your left, you'll see those atomic clocks sitting on top of those little boxes, those little wooden boxes. And those I've been collecting for a while. My brother gave me one of them, and then I actually loved it so much I started researching them and decided to buy several more myself and put them on the wall. So this video is all about you having a wall where you pick something you love. It can be 3D, it could be paint, it could be any type of object, or it could be a paint effect where you put your own personality and something you're very interested in that you love on that wall. Everyone in your family that lives in your house should have a you wall. It's basically a wall where they say, wow, look at that. Like, what are those? Typically, I've seen people do a lot of 3D objects on a you wall, but you can do whatever you want, a paint effect, whatever you want to do. So here, I just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that piece of art that I painted yesterday in my video, that black and white art on the left, and I decided to put on that wall straight ahead because it was getting lost on that big wall, one, and two, I'm not sure what sort of like credenza or table or buffet I'm going to put under it, and I don't know which wall it's going to be on, so I think I'm just going to move it. So here are the five clocks I'm dealing with. I stacked them up gently so they didn't get messed up, and I was basically stacking them up so I could move things around and sort things out in my office to make sure that I was able to put things where they actually would fit. So I took all of the clocks, and there are 5 of them, and if you have trouble designing a wall or figuring out where you want to put things, I highly recommend Pottery Barn. They have ideas and inspiration tab at the top of their website. They have amazing ideas on how you can create a U-wall or any type of wall. It could be a gallery wall, U-wall. They have diagrams you can use. If you struggle at all on where to place things on a wall when you have multiple objects, whatever it is, you could use their website. So I also got my tools together. This is obviously toggle bolts. If you have something heavy, use a toggle bolt. So this is the first clock I put up on that wall. I took that big painting we did yesterday in the video down, and I put up this first clock. I wanted this clock to be the one in the middle because it has some black in it, and it's sort of one of the bigger clocks. So I put that one up there, and as you can see, I've moved that painting that I did yesterday in my video over to that wall, and you can see it actually looks really good. It doesn't get lost on that wall. That wall's a very good size. I think it's like 106 inches wide and about 105 inches tall. So there's the second clock I put up. That's the one my brother gave me. So the first one I purchased, that's the one that came from England. The second one, the smaller one to the right, is the one my brother gave me. That one's actually originally from Germany, but he did find it in the United States. And then there's the third one up. And keep in mind, I'm doing them approximately 9 inches apart, but I don't want them to be symmetrical, but I want them to look somewhat symmetrical. And then I was measuring out about 9 inches, and then you can see I have the rest of them up there. I didn't want to be, as a matter of fact, too close, too far. I was doing approximately 9 inches to tip, but also, keep in mind, this leaves a couple more spaces for more clocks as I find them. I'll probably put up at least 2 more. And you can see these, and they're all different. They're all vintage. They all have the original tags on the back. Most of them are from Sears or a clock company that's no longer in business. I absolutely love these clocks. They're so pretty. So here's me putting my office a little bit back together. I moved my desk a totally different direction, and I have wires everywhere. It's driving me nuts. I know this is part of having an office. You need wires because you have computers, you have monitors. I just didn't like all the wires on the left, and I couldn't see out of the window. So then I moved it to the right, and I still don't like it. As you can see, there's wires everywhere. But anyway, long story short, I'll sort that out. I just wish there was a way we could have everything wireless, but I'm sure that's in the future. So I will eventually put a sort of credenza behind there. But here, I wanted to give you some ideas on ways you could decorate your wall. It could be a paint effect. It could be any sort of thing you want. So I hope you enjoy these ideas.
Life is so easy. Give me your freedom. So selfless. Life is so easy. Give me your freedom. Give me your freedom. Life is so